Yes, I know you can't see me. I'm in the darkness. Guy on the internet who doesn't like reviews here. Look, I don't really care about the picture quality because this has got to be said. Justice League sucked. I didn't even want to say that. I didn't want to say Justice League sucked. I really didn't. But after thinking about it, just like sitting in the car, it felt rushed. It felt like there should have been a Flash movie, then an Aquaman, and another Green Lantern. It was just boring. And then some of the things in the movie, I just couldn't put my finger around. So starts off Batman, he's gathering the team with Wonder Woman. And, you know, the Wonder Woman action scene in the beginning was pretty good. Batman, they sense fear. Oh, okay, whatever. And he's looking for Aquaman. Aquaman is in a town and like he comes just to get alcohol. Great, I guess. And then like after going through trying to find everybody, look, if you're a Flash fan, you are going to be severely disappointed. The Flash is almost the worst adaptation of a character I've ever seen. Like, okay, so Barry Allen, he's played by this guy and like he's young or whatever, and he's played to be the most nerdy, awkward dude. Like, I don't want to say douchebag, but like no, like he has no superhero quality besides that he's fast, and that's it. And judging from like where he is now, like he's already had the accident, he has the speed force, blah 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 blah, and he set up all this technology, but he's still stupid. He does stupid shit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll join the team because I don't have any friends." Wait a minute now. Now going off the television show, you have friends, and in fact, the guy who's on your team killed your father. So how do you not have friends or people to help you? That just seems like bullshit story just to throw you in there. Like, and then like it gets to a point when the team's together. He's like, I've never fought anyone. I've just pushed them. What? I don't understand. Like, oh, you like Gorilla Zod hasn't in the picture. Like, Captain Freeze, like none, Captain Boomerang. Sorry about that. Captain Boomerang. None of these guys have entered the picture, and like you just got your powers, and now you're getting recruited by the. First of all, no, like you just been pushing people. Like that, you haven't been throwing punches. Like you've been facing supervillains in your town, and you basically telling me you're beating these people up with pushes, like really fast pushes. Oh, okay. And then Cyborg, who was played very well in the movie, but like I know Cyborg is a part of the Teen Titans. I don't think he's a part of the Justice League as a team. Like it just felt like they didn't want to do Green Lantern, so they just put in Cyborg, and his thing on the team just felt weird. Like, okay, you got Batman, you got Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Superman, kinda, Flash, okay, Cyborg. The muscle of the Teen Titans is a founding member of the Justice League. No, and no, and then the bad guy, Steppenwolf, the Uncle Steppenwolf, the uncle of Darkseid, is the main bad guy. And I'm gonna say it for everybody who saw it in the theater, like today in Millville, Georgia. Nobody knew who the fuck Steppenwolf is. Like nobody knows like who the fuck is Steppenwolf. I understand like he's like Darkseid's uncle, but I had to do like internet research, and I shouldn't even have to do that. Like who? And then he doesn't have any cool lines. He's just like really huge, which makes him really powerful. and that's it. Like, oh, I got my boxes and my bugs, and I'm just gonna zap out of here, and I'm really huge, and that's pretty much it. So they're going after these thing called Mother Box. Well, Steppenwolf is to like create unity and bring the dark side planet on Earth or whatever planet. So that's why the team is formed, to stop that. So they get the last box, the team forms or whatever, and they're like, hey, we have this Mother Box, and you know, we probably need Superman, and we can use his Mother Box to bring him back. So they do that or whatever. I'm not gonna spoil that part. You know, they bring Superman back, and he's like, okay, I'm a zombie now, kinda. I have to reawaken myself. And they get into a fight with Superman. Superman just completely shits on all of them. Like the Flash, he's trying to like run around, and like Superman's like, what the fuck? I see you, motherfucker. Let me throw these motherfuckers out of here and punch you. Like he's trying to punch the Flash, and the Flash is like, oh shit, I'm shitting myself. Oh, what the fuck? I can't throw a punch. I'm just gonna push this guy really. I'm trying to push Superman. The Flash, people, master pusher, the world's fastest pusher. And then Batman shows up, and Superman's like, oh, okay, now it's coming back to me. This guy, I hate this motherfucker because he tried to kill me, and like now he reawoke me as a zombie or whatever. So it's a pretty cool line. Do you bleed or whatever from the previous movie? And then Lois Lane comes out, and he's like, oh, pussy, I remember everything. And he goes back to the farm. He's like remembering, like he's talking all weird. Then he like, oh yeah, now I remember. Now I got it. And then the team, you know, they have some dissension, and they come together, and then they go to fight Steppenwolf in like this town where he's formed all these mother boxes into one collective unit, right? Batman comes in, and he's like, you guys go fire on the ground. I gotta take down the tower in my spaceship or whatever. And he takes it down, and he's running around town getting the bugs, and like the team joins him because his plan was to die or whatever. Meanwhile, the Flash is still pushing the bugs really hard. Oh boy. Aquaman, like he was just like really strong in here. Like he's just like above average strong. He didn't like use like tidal waves to come in or anything really cool with sea life. It was just like, hey, I have a train, and I'm doing rock star shit. I'm riding a guy down a mountain, and like he's coming down, and yeah, flip my hair back and forth, heavy metal. What? That's not, no. Come on, bro. And then they're all fighting Steppenwolf. Cyborg, he's like trying to get the stuff apart because he's a part of the Trinity box. So it like the technology of the Trinity box, the mother boxes made him. So like he's trying to take it apart. Flash still pushing people, and they're all like having this really tough time with Steppenwolf. Batman, he like finally says fuck it. He grabs one of the Parademons guns and starts like shooting them. Like, oh yeah, guns. I probably should be doing this. Then Superman appears, and here's the problem. Here's the problem with DC in general. Superman is the ultimate guy, like in all the comics. Like Superman is like, okay, you just made a comic. He can't be stronger than Superman, and he can't be better than Superman. Superman is like the end all be all. Superman comes in and completely dick mops Steppenwolf like he isn't shit. And then he still like saves like a whole building full of people. And then he comes back and he's like, is this guy still bothering you? Teabags, literally teabags Steppenwolf. I'm not fucking joking. Punches him, and then he blasts him, and then like he picks him up. This trash ass motherfucker throws him. Like I don't even know where he throws him. He's just like, oh, get my nuts in your face, Steppenwolf, and get this, and throws him. They take away the mother boxes, him and Cyborg. And then the Flash comes in. He's like, yeah, hey guys, you did it, yeah. And Cyborg just grabs him by the head and like, man, this motherfucker throws him. Flash does nothing. He's like, oh, I'm a bitch. I'm gonna lay down on the ground. Wait till the fight's over. And then Superman freezes Steppenwolf's ass, and Wonder Woman breaks his ass after it's gotten frozen. And this is the fucked up part. This is the part I didn't understand. Steppenwolf's own henchmen turn against him because now he's afraid, or quote unquote afraid. So he has henchmen that with one sense of fear, they completely, I'm not even talking about like barely turn on. I'm talking about they stop fighting the other guys and just like, oh shit, this motherfucker, punch, drag him away, and take his helmet off. Like the ultimate disrespect. Like, it's just like, okay, if Superman wasn't there, you guys probably wouldn't have won. And then they had an ending credit where it's like Barry Allen, he's like, oh yeah, I want to suck Superman's dick. Like, am I faster than him? What's going on? Hey, if I win, you get this, and yeah, Superman, suck your penis. It's like, what? Like, the Flash is supposed to be like this super genius type of science guy who has these special powers, and he has this team behind him and all that. But in the movie, he's the complete opposite of that. And then like there's a point in the movie at the end where they're like, hey, we're gonna sell this Justice League mansion and have 6 people in the table and more people and all that. So you're gonna do, okay, hopefully a Flash, then an Aquaman, then another Justice League with another general from Darkseid, and then do something else, and then finally get to Darkseid. Or when is Darkseid coming? Because he has like, I think like 4 generals, and then here's the thing, if it follows the same formula, isn't it just going to be like the scratch Superman, and then in the last 15-20 minutes Superman comes in, he's just like wrecking shop on people, because the only person that can really stand up Superman in the comics and probably in the movies is Darkseid. So what's the point of this? Like let's be real about this. That's the problem with DC movies in general, besides them being like boring and having no care. Like, here's another thing, like the Marvel characters, they actually, like Tony Stark, I forgot his name, the real actor who plays him, Robert Downey Jr., he feels like Iron Man. He feels like that guy. The guy who plays Thor, he feels like Thor, like a Viking who's like been in another place for centuries. He's like getting adjusted to the modern world. Thor, I mean not Thor, but Incredible Hulk, sciencey nerd, but he turns into the Incredible Hulk, and he's like very different personalities. Captain America, a guy from the 50s who's in it all feels like their characters. In DC, the DC universe, it feels like anybody could be those people. Anybody could be Batman. Anybody could be I guess the one who played the Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, she plays her character very well. Superman, anybody could be Superman. Anybody could be, they don't really feel like they have personality besides what's written for them. They don't feel like the characters. But besides that, I just was disappointed. Like, it's so bad. It was so bad. I mean, so boring. That's the best way to put it. I'm not excited for any other DC movies. Like, I don't know what the next one's coming out with, or the next one that's coming. I just know I'm getting it on fucking bootleg. Like, I will not be, even if it's a $5 deal, I'm not going to see it. Like, DC has just soured me. Like, I should have knew when I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score, like, it wasn't gonna be that good. But damn, man, I was just so disappointed. It's just like everything. Hey, we gotta wait on Superman. We gotta bring out Superman. Yeah, Superman's the ultimate guy. Superman. And then he comes in and he teabags the big bad guy that's been like wrecking shop for the past 2 fucking boring hours. I've never seen a super villain in a movie get teabagged. And it's from Superman of all people. Superman hit a teabag. That's just... Anyway, you saw the movie. Tell me your thoughts, man. I've given up on DC. Like, I don't even know. Like, get Zack Snyder off of these fucking movies. Like, I know you can't revamp because you got the whole universe to end with, but like Zack Snyder, Like, he probably should have just did the Superman movies. Let him do all of these. Come on, bro. Like, no. Like, they're boring, pretentious. They suck. Like, Zack Snyder and doing these superhero movies, he tries to like make it all kind of deep and brooding and dark. And that worked for like Christopher Nolan. He did it very good in the Dark Knight series. That was good. Zack Snyder, with a little input from Christopher Nolan, these movies suck. The Batman vs Superman sucked. The this sucked. Man of Steel, man, the other Superman sucked. Stop. It's too late now. Zack Snyder's already doing all these movies. And I bet you Aquaman and Flash, if they're directed by Zack Snyder, they are going to suck. Especially the Flash. If they have that same guy playing the same character without any growth, it's going to fuck. I hated the fucking Flash. Worst shit ever. I'm gonna tell you what this motherfucker did in the movie. I'm gonna go. This motherfucker falls on top of Wonder Woman. He's like, oh, I've never touched a woman before. Let me get up really fast. And I look in her eye and like, oh, you felt really pretty. Oh, who? Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys later, man. It's great disappointment.